Hello, my name is Jeremy. This is Red Means Recording, and this is the Sonic Potions LXR digital drum synth. It is a multi-voice digital drum synthesizer with wavy fingers, and this, look at those voices there. It's got all those voices, and they're all different synths. It's pretty neat. This is a demo of this. There's a chase light sequencer. Wow. Yeah. Waving my fingers again. Okay. So you can audition the drum there, and you can adjust its frequency. This is the kick drum, so I'm adjusting the chorus frequency now. It's pretty chill, right? Yeah. Now I can make a sequence using the chase light sequencer by pressing the buttons. I don't want those ones. I want that one. Okay, there's a kick drum. It's pretty good, right? Fine tuning doesn't do much, but let's go through the different waveforms that are available. Triangle, sawtooth, that thing, a noise oscillator, a cymbal sample, and then a series of wave files that you can customize. Let's go back to sine because it makes a good kick drum. This is an envelope section where you can adjust things like attack, decay, and the slope of the decay to give you a different sound. This is the mod section where you can add a little bit of pitch mod to your thing, which is good for kick drums. Listen to that, adjusting the decay of the mod and the slope. It's pretty neat, right? This is an FM section where you can mix or frequency modulate your signal with any of the available waveforms or wave files that you have on your LXR. And you can do some stuff like that. This is the click section where you can introduce a small, tiny transient wave file and adjust the pitch and stuff. This is the filter section where you can choose from multiple filter types and adjust things like resonance, frequency, and drive, which make things sound really nice. So there's a peaking filter. There's a notch. There's a bandpass filter. When you have the drive really high up, the resonance doesn't make quite as much of a difference, but you can still hear it trying to do a thing there. Let's go back to the low pass filter and turn up the drive so you can hear that. Yeah, it's really nice, right? Okay, let's go to the LFO. You can set the LFO to modulate a bunch of different stuff on any voice, not just the voice that you're on. I'm going to set it to modulate the chorus frequency pitch of the bass drum here. Now you can hear it moving. I can change the clock sync frequency to anything up to like 30-second notes, or I can go all the way back down and turn it off. And now the frequency knob, it's free. Let's go back to the filter real quick. Okay. Finally, we have the mix section where you have another drive circuit and a sample rate circuit. Yeah, it's nice and crunchy, right? You can also set things like output and stuff here and pan, as you can see. Yeah. Okay, we're on the drum 2 now. Every drum has slightly different controls, and you can really dial some interesting tones in. I'm playing with the FM section right here to sort of give it a weird sound. Let's put some snare in. Yeah. Okay, so right now that snare is a sample, but I'm going to mess around with this a bit and make it a synthesized snare drum using the noise oscillator. Okay, now what if I turn up? Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is not a sample of a dog howling. This is actually a weird bit crushed little effects sound. Now some hi-hats. Oh, I like that. Wonderful. And an open hi-hat. I've adjusted the hi-hats and changing the waveform of the hi-hats. Okay, now I'm going to do something called loading a Morph Kit. And a Morph Kit lets you load a whole new kit in and sweep between them. You can get new, crazy sounds by sweeping between 2 different kits. All the way on the left, it's the original kit, and then all the way on the right, it's going to be the other kit. Those two Mac knobs that I'm touching right now, they're not macaroni and cheese. No, those are macros. And there's an extensive modulation matrix that you can... Yeah, sample rate. There's an extensive modulation matrix that you can play with. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool thing. Okay, that was fun. Let's try something else. This is a pattern generator. You can do this for any voice. You can change the length of the pattern to any number of steps up to 16. You can change the number of steps that there's going to be a note in. You can rotate through those steps too. It's pretty cool. So I did that with the kick. I'm doing it with the hi-hat now. So you're just getting this really interesting kind of organic pattern. I didn't like it, so I went back to 4/4 because that's better for my brain. So now I'm going to show you that the LXR can go from a drum sound to like a bass. Yeah. A little sample rate and drive really bring that out. That's just a sine wave. It's pretty nice, right? Yeah, I like that. It's a nice bass. Okay. You can also choose any step and change the pitch. So in a sense, every voice can actually be a synth voice. It's pretty neat. You can make melodic bass lines like I'm doing right now. Let's do something on drum 3, shall we? So it sounds like a conga right now. Congas are pretty good, but I actually want it to sound like something else. So I chose the saw wave, and now I'm tuning it to the other one, the other drum. See, now this is panning. Listen to that pan. You can move it left or right in the panning spectrum. All right, now I'm gonna change some notes. So there's like an FM thing going on in this. Oh, I've just added a whole bunch of stuff. That's a pretty nice pattern, actually. Now I'm gonna load a Morph Kit in here and switch between them, just because I really like doing that. Wow, that sure is a lot. Yeah, there's the old kit that I loaded in. It's pretty crazy, right? Let's go back to the other one. Oh, that's nice. I really like that. I'm gonna stop now, okay? That's pretty fun. Let's do something else. So this is the demo to show off that the LXR is capable of a lot of different synth voices. You can make melodic stuff with it. It's pretty nice. And on that little arpeggiated thing, I have like, the pattern length isn't normal, so it's kind of just, rotating through a non-normal pattern length of 16 steps, which is really cool. This one also doesn't have a normal pattern length, so it's kind of get this nice rolling feel to the whole thing. LXR is it's really powerful. You can go and adjust each synth however you want, Playing with filters, playing with envelopes, just whatever makes you happy. The LXR, you can do it with it. Okay, so in performance mode, you can hit any of those voices and it brings in the sequence. So I brought in the hi-hat. And on clap voice, I have like a little melodic thing. All right, there's my snare. It's a pretty nice little tiny snare. That snare is all just made through synthesis. No samples, it's just like digital oscillators. Those two macro knobs are assigned to some weird pitch stuff. It's a little weird, huh? But, kind of funky. It's just really nice to have a pattern that you can play. Just really chill out and just play a pattern. Now you can really hear that bandpass filter bandpassing. There it is. Yeah. Bandpass. Band. Mod. I just used the LFO to modulate the frequency of that filter. Then I just turned everything off and brought it back in. That's pretty neat, right? Now I've got LFO modulating the pitch of that one thing, and it's kind of got this weird little voice thing going on. It's kind of cute. Let's just have that, let's break it down a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Wow. All right. That's great. So, I hope this has been a pretty good demo of the LXR. This is just going to be a little techno thing going on. Just show off a little bit more of the performance and stuff of this little guy. talk much through this. I just kind of want you to enjoy it. I'll point out some things if they happen that are cool, but that's pretty much it, okay? Second, I'm going to hit that big red record button, and I'm going to record some automation for these filters, and then a bunch of other stuff. You can record step automation for anything. It's pretty cool. Here we go. Are you ready? I kind of jumped the gun there. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. Recording that automation. Now you can hear it on every step. That's pretty cool, right? What if we did that with some other stuff? Oh, that's kind of cool. Just adding some more stairs there, because, you know, you need some more snares. A little pitch automation on that bass thing. It's a little atonal, but you know, it's okay. It's gonna remember whatever the last thing you did was for twiddling those knobs, so you could just have a lot of fun with it if you want. So that's the Sonic Potions LXR digital drum synth. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye.